This is the last walk I'm gonna take with both puppies. The kids are afraid of our dogs. This is what is best for both puppies. Just chased 2 more bunnies out of the garden. That jalapeno is almost nothing anymore. These things, a little out of control. Might have to do some trapping, or maybe need to sit up. There's a bunny over there. It's just waiting for me to go away. Might have to sit up upon the barn, little pellet gun, take care of them. The goats are out. The goats are out. I don't know who let them out. No one else is home. They were not out when I pulled in. What are you guys doing? Even the goat chicken's out. What are you guys doing? How'd you guys get out? Hey, big licorice. Yeah, you big guy, lady mama. Blue, big blue. I had a feeling putting their little run area in the woods was gonna possibly have some issues. Oh, I see what the issue is already. The door or the gate is like propped open. There's like a gap at the bottom. What is going on? They got the fence, it's on. It's on. They must have pushed themselves through here. There's a base this thing locks into. See, they got the top on. I think probably what happened, I would imagine, they didn't get it locked in. And then the top locks it in to where it can't come out. I have a feeling when the kids did chores, maybe they didn't get it all the way, left it like that, walked away. Goats got in there, maybe. But it has to be where they all came out through. So luckily, I just moved my goat cam down to here. It was on the other side of the range area, and it was a very far distance away, but I got it moved up right here. So what I did is I went back on all the clips, and I could see the last clip was which was only like 10 minutes ago, where it was open, and then the previous clip, it was closed. So I downloaded that closed clip, and this is what we got going on. Looks like Big Blue, he's rustling around, knocking heads, being a brute that he is. Then he's going after, who is that? Unicorn Shine. Oh, and his horns get stuck in the fence. And he's pulling back. Must have got shocked, and then boom, yep, and it popped right out. Then after that, all the goats see what's going on, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna escape. That is funny. So it wasn't my kids. It was not my kids. It was the goats being silly and being stuck in the fence. That's actually the first time that's ever happened. Luckily, it's pretty much time to feed them, so we will just get them some grain. Wow, that really locks in there when it's at an angle. We'll get them back in. Right, big dog. Right, big dog. Hey, get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Oh, you guys spilling all over. There you go. And goat the chicken. All right, while we're at it, I'm gonna walk the fence just to make sure, because I did come out a couple mornings ago and there was one part of the fence. Yeah, see, something's hitting it. Even this right here. This got popped out. It's supposed to be underneath that. Like that. But one morning I came out and the fence, one post was leaning, I think it was leaning in. So I think what happened is, and this is what I was afraid of, was things running through the trees and the brush. It's very thick and there's not a lot of visibility. So if something comes flying out of here, it might hit this fence and bounce off of it. But the stakes that were driven in the ground, I think they're like 6-inch stakes, there's 2 of them, like metal spikes, they were actually bent. So it actually pushed on it, bounced back off, probably went the other direction. So I pulled the post, straightened it back out, and then we just, put it right back in the ground. So it was all fine. But that was my big worry, was just the animals that could potentially hit that, because that's all woods. There's tons of deer in there and other animals. I mean, who knows? But everything looks like it's up. Everything looks like it's doing what it's supposed to be. So I think with that, we're done with the goats. And I'm not too worried that that's going to happen again. I mean, that's the first time it's ever happened. These goats we've had for, basically a full year now. And that has never, ever happened. It just happened to be, there was one goat laying right there next to the gate. Started butting heads, got tangled up and pulled it. And didn't get tangled up to a point where it like was stuck in it. It was just the horns. And it popped itself loose, popped the gate open, and they escaped. So not too worried about that. And now you guys can come out and play. I was a little worried with the goats being out and both dogs. Might push the goats around a little bit much. You guys are jumpy. You burn some energy, big dogs. I switched up the chicken feed to like I think it's called like a grain mix or something, and they hate it. They absolutely hate it. Either that or they're just getting the extra food they need from all the treats and the scrap food that we bring out. But, oh yeah, it's pretty much still full. It's a scratch grain, I guess is what it is. So it's just kind of a mixture of like corn and stuff. It's not like the pelletized layer feed. Honestly, it was a little bit left over from when I had the meat chickens. I thought they would take to it just so I didn't have to waste it, but they're not liking it. Whew, about half full. Ugh. Oh, jeez. The chickens are doing basically 100% better. I mean, every single egg now is inside the egg nesting box. They seem to be doing really good. I have nothing that's on the ground, nothing that's inside here anymore. Just clean eggs. Nova, come. Nova, come. Come. She saw a rabbit. Scared it across the driveway, took off. Oh, here she comes. Come back. Puppy's ready. Wanna go for a hike? Nova, come. Let's go. Where did they run off to? We got some scraps that we'll throw in the compost pile. I've been adding a lot of stuff to it. I took 4 of the chickens that we butchered. I left them out of the freezer, and when I quartered them down basically. So we had breasts, wings, legs, all that kind of stuff. And I took the carcasses, put them in there. I dug one big hole and I dumped all 4 in there. And that was about a week ago. And there is 0 smell, 0 scent. I just dug a hole and then covered it right back up. So we got, I think, 3 whole chickens. Then we got 4 more whole butchered ones along the edge there. And I got to track down the dogs. Hey, honey, Nova. Nova, honey. Oh, there's honey. Honey, Nova, let's go. See, this is what happens. Oh, here comes Nova. So Nova was over by my truck. And now she's coming up here. Oh, she's chasing a bunny. 2 bunnies. And Honey was over there somewhere by the house, probably eating a kid's toy. Oh, here she comes. All right, let's go. Really wanted to take them for a nice hike today. Get them in the woods. Let them stretch their legs. Yeah, puppies. by my side. And somewhere over there. Come, big dog. Coming. Nova. So the reason we're out here in the woods today, specifically walking the puppies, is this is the last walk I'm gonna take with both puppies. It's just become too much to take care of two. And I knew it was gonna be a struggle from the beginning. Even before we brought them home, I knew it was gonna be tough to train and to put the time in and get these dogs to where we need them to be. But I put 4 months in of just nonstop. I mean, you've seen the videos, the reels. I mean, I am out here all the time, training, leash training, food, snack, treats, hikes, walks, commands. I mean, I am putting in time, and I'm having to do it twice. You know, as I got older, I was separating them up, and I'd do everything once, and then I have to go back and do it a second time. And it is just a lot. And one of the dogs seems to have always taken well to the commands and just what we wanted them to do. And the other one just struggled. Just a little too much energy for us and the kids. And that's the big part of it. The kids are afraid of our dogs because one of them is just so jumpy. And they've drew blood on probably all the kids. One of them has drawn blood on me. Just jumping, they're excited. They're still puppies, but they're big monster puppies and can easily push a couple of my kids over. And when their little claws hit, they can scratch, and they can scratch deep. And now the kids are just afraid. I mean, they barely go out to do the chores with them because they're worried they're gonna get hit. And this decision was not made just like yesterday. Honestly, the plan has been in place for about a month now. So probably 2 months ago is when I really probably made the decision that it's not gonna work. It's just too much. And luckily, the one person that I know that wanted one of these puppies when I was receiving 2 of them never got one because they ran out. They were all adopted, they were all taken to other families. So when my decision was made to give up a puppy, I reached out to him and he said, yeah, I'm up for it. And so he's coming tonight to actually pick up Honey, our Honey dog. That goofball right there. When I have her alone, she listens to me, obviously. I'm the one who's spending the most time with her, but she is, like I said, the jumpiest, the hardest one that'll actually listen to do what you want her to do. She runs off and does not recall at all, basically. I mean, there's zero recall with her. It's, you walk away, you make some noise, and you kind of hope that she comes back. And it's pulling the attention from Nova, because when we leave them both out, whatever Honey does, Nova wants to do, and then Nova starts to not act the way we want her to act, and it's just downhill from there. So, and I feel pretty good about this person I know. I mean, he's not like a friend, but yeah, because when I talked to him early on and I said, you know, we have some Akita puppies, he was just, his eyes were wide open. He used to have one, I guess. So he knows what they're all about. He knows kind of their mindset, their moods, how they act. And so he kind of knows what he's getting himself into. So I feel pretty good. The only thing is I don't think it's going to have quite the life that it would have out here. It's not going to have acres and acres of land and trees and all that to enjoy. It's going to have a completely different life, which is just like every other puppy from that litter. There was 11 or 12 that went out. They're all going to have different lives, but this one got to experience 4 months of this, and it's going to change. But in the long run, the end of the day, this is what is best for both puppies. A little bit more one-on-one our Nova will get to know and grow a little bit more with our family and our animals. And then Honey will grow with her new owner and get the attention that she's gonna need, a little bit more one-on-one, and it's all gonna work out better in the long run. So we tried. I don't think I'm gonna say we failed. It just didn't work out. It's just timing, the time I have, the work that's needed, the life we have, it just really doesn't allow for training two hard-headed, stubborn puppies into some amazing family livestock guardian dogs.